ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナモアミダ仏、ナマンダーツ、ナマンダーツ、ナマンダーツ、ナマンダーツ、ナマンダーツ、ナマンダーツ。高原義義非人無極如善妙無用当社日月間に主公遠慮開始のんぺい有脈樹木如来おげ超世無輪小学大音コールジポ開門精進三昧知恵意徳無量修正敬人体善念諸仏崩壊愚人人の空語外体無明欲ぬ世尊読む人の死死人徳無量空君広大知恵人妙光明一層振動大説願が差別最小法可動生じ未不下脱不正上位解任精進如是三昧知恵以上五世特別仏行心願一切空空一切大安決し有仏百千億万無量大小修行語者供養一切使徒諸仏無尿具度検証不逆異尿語者諸分世界無不影無種sep度光明師匠変死諸国如是精進異人難量量が差別国土第一五種奇妙道場超絶国如内音二無闘争がと愛民 道断一切自法来所信念少女利とが国下落安穏公文神妙是が心象本願の非力少々欲自法節損知恵無下上領子孫知が信用下領心死食毒中食毒中那行精進臨終不敬ナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブナマンダブがにしくどく平等性祭道本菩提心おうじょうあんなこNamandaps, namandaps, 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 namandaps. Please join me in Gassho. May this merit virtue be shared equally with all beings. May we together awaken the Bodhi mind and be born in the realm of serenity and joy. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandaps, namandaps, namandaps. Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to our first Sunday service for the month of June in the year 2022. Now, think about that. It's already the first Sunday service in June of 2022, which means essentially that 2022 is almost half gone. And I would first like to say congratulations to all of the high school graduates and the college graduates who have already graduated. And for those of you who are about to graduate, congratulations. I know that you all worked very hard on your studies and that your parents are all very proud of you. And I'm certain that many of you are getting ready for your next adventure, which is college or some other higher education, or even entering the workforce. What an exciting time of your lives. And again, goes back to this Buddhist concept of impermanence. So that's definitely something that I think that we should look at today, especially since it's the half mark of the year of 2022, and that with this particular mark, we can see that there are these changes that happen. Some are marked by occasion like graduations. Others are we are officially now from the spring into the summer. Well, that's not going to happen until later on in June, but still we are in the month where spring becomes summer. For the Northwest and here at Tacoma, even in the recent news article, it's been said that if you're waiting for the sunshine, you're going to be waiting a little bit longer because this weekend we're going to be experiencing more rain. The temperature might be increasing just a little bit, but we're still going to see some showers ahead. So I'm starting to understand now what some of the folks have been saying about the constant rain in the Northwest, but in some ways I've gotten used to it, I think. So today's gosandai, or quote, actually comes from something that we always chant, we always say. What is this? I'll read it again in English. May this merit virtue be shared equally with all beings. May we together awaken the Bodhi mind and be born in the realm of serenity and joy. So this, for those of you who are probably going through the service books now or looking through, where is this translation, or where is this? This is the Gannishi Kudoku Byodo Seisai Do Hotsu Bodai Shin Ojo Anrakoku, or the echo as it's called, okay? And this is the merit transference. So in our school of Jodo Shinshu Buddhism, we as simple Bonbu beings are not able to give our pure merit or transfer our merit from ourselves to other people in order to have them have a better karmic rebirth or possible enlightenment or further their road down to enlightenment. All of the merit, everything that we benefit from in terms of the Dharma comes from Amida Buddha, comes from the Pure Land. And so we say this in a sense to actually share in Amida Buddha's wish that all beings become awakened to the true nature of the Dharma. All beings become awakened to the true nature of interdependence and impermanence and see things as they truly are. Now, while we are still Bonbu and we cannot do this ourselves, with Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion, we are able to share this message of ultimate acceptance to the Pure Land, of ultimate wisdom and compassion. But when we listen to it, or when we first look at it, it kind of looks like a wish, right? Or it kind of looks like something that we hope for. And again, right, this isn't something that we're coming to temple and we're like praying for and saying, oh, please, 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 let's let everybody hear this message. I mean, in some ways we are, but in other ways we are saying, may this merit virtue be shared equally with all beings. And we are, in a sense, equally sharing it with all beings. As, in a sense, all people are welcome to this temple. All people are welcome to come inside and share in the Dharma. And now we are even making it more accessible by putting this message onto YouTube. So in a sense, we are helping to spread this message of Shinran Shonin's teachings, as well as the sutras of the three Pure Land Sutras. So this is why I believe this is so important in terms of our time here in June. We realize that now our high school kids and all of us are starting to, once again, traverse through this year, and it hasn't really been that easy of a year. The pandemic hasn't really gone away yet. We haven't really been able to fully say that there is a day that goes by without a person catching COVID, sadly. Yet we are able to go back into person for some things, safely, of course, social distance, like how we are able to have our services here at the temple twice a month. And we're also able to celebrate many of our graduates graduating, we are still able to celebrate the small transitions and the large transitions in our lives that really mark the meaning of impermanence. So while we are traversing through this, it's really important that us as Jodo Shinshu Buddhists continue to remind ourselves what is truly important. Yes, graduations are something to be celebrated, and I can't imagine the pride that parents must feel for their graduate students graduating and making it through another 4 years or however long of a college. And I cannot imagine how the graduates themselves must be feeling. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do with our lives? How are we going to make a living? Do I have to go back and live at my parents' house? Do I have to, can I get a car? Or all these things. All of these things are probably on their mind. What's the next step? What's the next thing? And this is why we have temple as well. A lot of this type of thinking and a lot of this type of anxiety can cause us a great amount of stress. In some ways, it can be fun because that just means opportunity, right? Possibility. But other ways, it can be very stressful, right? Because some of us may not have a plan when we graduate. Some of us may not know which college we're going to, or we've applied to a bunch, or we're anticipating that first day when we're kind of on our own. And oh yeah, that's right. June also marks a very popular month for people to get married. So there's another transition in our lives that we are thinking about as well. All of these transitions seem to happen around June. That seems so interesting to me. Graduations, spring turning into summer, weddings, all of these things start to happen. So with this in mind, let us all once again come back to the temple for just a little bit, even if it's through virtual, through YouTube, or in person. Let's come back to the temple just a little bit to listen to the Dharma, to open our minds to Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion. What good would this do, right? What's this going to do? Well, in a sense, it will help us to ease our suffering a little bit. It will help us to ease our tensions, to ease ourselves, and once again, carry on through life a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more meaningfully, and a little bit more authentically. Yes, we're not perfect. Yes, we may not always have a plan, or our plans may fall through. Things may not go the way we want them to. That's okay, because Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion continues to reach us all. And this is what the Gan Nishikudoku Byodo Seisai Dohotsu Bodaishin Ojo Andakoku. This is what this tells us, that we are always embraced by Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion. Yes, and because we are imperfect beings, because we cannot do all of these meritorious acts on our own, or we cannot perform acts of pure Buddha nature. Just because we cannot do that doesn't mean that we can't benefit from acts, from the wisdom and compassion of Amida Buddha. In fact, listening, deep listening, and then living authentically in that matter will help us to continue on the next journey of our lives. So I am very happy that it is now going to become summer soon, and that there are many of us who have graduated. I congratulate all of you graduates again. And as we get ready for the next step, and as we plan for a fun summer vacation, let's hope it's fun and let's hope it's safe. Let's all remember the true meaning of the Buddha's teaching to all of us, that we are all embraced by Amida Buddha's wisdom and compassion, right? We're going to make mistakes, we're going to fall sometimes, but the Dharma helps us to stand up again. So thank you all very much for joining us today for our first June service of the year of 2022. I still can't believe that we are right here in this time. And before you know it, we're going to get to 2023. But let's stop for a second and let's try and enjoy 2022 for just a little bit longer. So with that in mind, will you all please join me in Gassho? Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namandaps, 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 namandaps. you.